real quick, I want to share the soldering here. So a couple things. One is I want to make sure I keep the board nice and level. That way gravity will pull the solder down as I'm heating from the top. It'll just fall through. And if I do it right, the solder will actually kind of drip through a little bit. So you'll get a nice solder all the way through the GPIO pen, which is nice because it'll hold it securely. The other thing I try to do is make sure I always get a little shrink wrap on the wire, and I try and keep that shrink wrap as far away as possible because the hot soldering iron will definitely cause that shrink wrap to shrink, which you don't want to do until you have it soldered. That's about it. The other thing I do, I don't know if this is correct or not, but I often find myself using this wire cutting tool to shake some of the blackness off of the tip here to make the soldering iron hotter, because this is, I don't know, some pretty crappy soldering iron that I have to constantly try and work with to get to heat up more, because if it's not hot enough, it won't melt the solder right away, and then you'll end up with a really crappy solder job like what I have here on the capacitor that I attached to the battery charger. You can see how that's like a soldering job that I did last year. Now there's like solder everywhere and it's yucky. But anyways, all right.